So today we're talking about baby walkers, kind of a controversial subject. The reason it's controversial is baby walkers have actually been banned in Great Britain as well as a couple other European countries. In fact, the American Association of Pediatrics has actually tried to get them banned here in the United States. The reason being a lot of injuries that are suffered by toddlers and infants in these walkers. A large majority of these injuries they sustain are head injuries. Basically a lot of occurrences of walkers tumbling down staircases. Also, when a child's in a walker, they've got the mobility to move around. Sometimes they can bang up against a table, furniture, and whatever's on top of that table or furniture can come barreling down on their head, create injuries. There have actually been quite a few deaths from these baby walkers as well. So it's an interesting subject to talk about. Now, we actually have a walker. It's one we received at a baby shower. There's nothing you can really do about that. So we don't really use it. So instead, what we opted for was it's called an activity center or an exerciser. It's got another name as well. So we'll take a look at those and kind of show you what I'm talking about so you get a better understanding. So let's take a look at those. So here's a walker that we received as a gift. We don't really use it that much, or actually we don't use it at all. It just kind of sits in our room. But basically you can see the main difference between a walker and an activity center is obviously the walkers are mobile. These wheels on the bottom let your baby move around, and that's where the trouble starts. That's where they end up going places they shouldn't go, getting lodged in areas where they can't get out, also taking some of those tumbles down staircases and things of that nature. And I don't know, I'll let you decide on that, but now we'll take a look at the activity center, which here's one right here. Now as you can see, these are stationary. They can be moved, but obviously the baby can't move it when they're in it. Their feet rest down here as they're sitting in the seat. On the top they've got all these different things that they can play with to keep them occupied, and you can see that the seat rotates. So it does teach them some mobility. I mean, as they start to get used to this thing, they'll start spinning themselves around so they can play with all the different toys and whatnot up top. So that's basically the difference between the two. Now, price-wise, they're pretty comparable. I mean, whichever one you choose, but that's basically it. So that's our take on activity centers versus walkers. Personally, we recommend the activity centers, but you know, before you purchase anything, make sure you do your research, know what you're buying, know what some of those risks are, and then after that, make an informed decision. All right, take care.